way you look and how you feel will create your role in the scene. Build yourself a character that's real. Get a good start by being clean. Washing your face, feeling fresh, and finding a place under the sun. Hair brushing your teeth, taking good care. It's gotta be done. You know what I mean? Are you clean?
There is so much advertising about products for looking good, and so much hard sell for all this stuff, it's hard to know what to buy. You know, how to get the most for your money.
Have you tried Blossom soap with orange essence? The next time you buy soap, buy Blossom soap with orange essence.
Blossom soap with orange essence? Soap, scents, and the hard sell. Every day we're bombarded by advertising for so many different kinds of soaps, deodorants, shampoos, hair conditioners, rinses, toothpastes. It's hard to know what to buy. For some answers, let's ask Dr. Lauren Rager for some basic information as to which products will give us the most for our money.
One of the most important things to remember is that it isn't necessary to spend a lot of money on highly advertised products. In most cases, the least expensive one that does the job is the one to buy. For instance, take that basic item, soap. To know which kind to buy, we first have to understand how soap works.
Under our skin, we have both oil glands and sweat glands. This combination of oil and sweat provides a sticky substance for dirt and bacteria to cling to. It also creates a first-class breeding ground for bacteria, which produces what we call body odor. The main purpose of soap is to put the dirt, oil, sweat, and bacteria into suspension so it's easier to wash off. Plain water won't do it. When you buy soap, compare prices, because even the least expensive kind of personal soap will usually do the job. Now, some of those fancy soaps may be very nice, but they may be also very expensive. Not necessary. Something else. Adding cream or lubricant to soap to soften the skin really doesn't make sense.
Soap is supposed to remove all foreign materials from the skin, so how can it be expected to leave a lubricating oil behind? To lubricate dry skin, a cream or oil should be applied after washing. For most people, the answer is just plain soap.
How often you need a bath depends on how much dirt and sweat you accumulate on your skin. Most people bathe every day. If you take showers, first get good and wet, then step out of the spray before you rub on the soap so it doesn't wash off too soon. Use plenty of soap to loosen the dead skin cells, dirt, oil, and sweat. careful to do a good job of drying where the skin surfaces come together. This helps prevent bacterial infections. When you're clean, it doesn't make sense to put on dirty clothes, so it's clean socks and clean underwear every day. And then some people like to relax in a bathtub.
For more protection, for lasting effectiveness, use Right Dry, the super deodorant, and stay as fresh as the breezes of spring.
Stay as fresh as the breezes of spring?
Body odor is more a social problem than a medical one. BO doesn't do any physical damage, but it can sure cause some social damage. Sweat brings with it to the skin surface chemicals such as salt, potassium, ammonia, and urea. Add some bacteria, and you have body odor. Odor-forming bacteria develops most rapidly in closed-in areas where the moisture can't evaporate easily. So, what do you do about it? Well, first of all, take a bath to wash it all off.
There are two products that are frequently used in addition to bathing: antiperspirants and deodorants. Deodorants try to mask body odor, while antiperspirants try to diminish the flow of perspiration.
Most commonly used products are a combination of both. So which one is the best buy? Well, the spray type is usually more expensive because of the cost of the propellant. Because of this, the roll-on kind is usually your best buy. But change brands occasionally so as not to develop an allergic reaction to any particular one.
And then, after using new Super Sheen improved with protein, suddenly your hair has a new, vital, healthy glow. Buy Super Sheen. Costs more, but worth it.
With protein? Costs more and worth it?
In order to decide what hair products to buy, we must first understand the nature of hair.
Hair is dead material. As it grows, it comes loose from the root and is replaced by new hair. Around each hair follicle are small oil sacs. The oil from these sacs coats the hair to protect against dryness. Brushing your hair cleans away dead skin and old hair. It helps spread the natural oil over the length of the hair to make it glossy and healthy. But don't overdo it. Too much brushing may irritate your scalp or cause the hair to break off, just as will tight ponytails.
But I still don't know what to buy.
Deciding which shampoo to buy can be very confusing because there are so many different kinds with such a variety of ingredients.
As the basic ingredient in shampoo is detergent or soap, it's almost sure that the extra ingredients get washed down the drain with the rinse water. Since hair is basically a dead matter, it will not absorb any real amount of these extra substances from a shampoo. That's why the cheapest shampoo usually does the job.
To have healthy hair and scalp, just keep it clean. You may use plain soap if you want to. This sometimes leaves a slight film on your hair, but it's easily washed out by adding a few drops of lemon juice or vinegar to the rinse water. Then rinse again in clean water. There are many good commercial rinses. However, money considered, you really don't need one unless you prefer it. And they usually aren't necessary with most shampoos.
Next question. How often can I wash my hair?
Generally speaking, as often as you want to. People with long or very oily hair will want to wash their hair more often, maybe every day.
While we're on the subject of hair, there's something else we should talk about. Pediculosis. Now, that's just a high-class word for lice.
Lice?
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 What's that?
Lice are little bugs that live at the hair roots where they can get at the scalp. They are tough and they multiply quickly. Lice usually get from one person to another by combs and brushes, from hats and in clothing.
If your scalp itches frequently and you have what looks like dandruff but won't blow away, you may have lice. Although most drugstores carry a lice-killing preparation, it's best to see a doctor or go to your county health department where treatment is free.
Have you tried Super Shine? The toothpaste with added Z7 for extra whiteness. Brush your teeth with Super Shine for the smile with sex appeal.
Sexy teeth yet?
There's more to tooth care than advancing your popularity. And you don't need the most highly advertised toothpaste to have healthy teeth and gums. For instance, a mixture of ordinary table salt and baking soda does a good job. And it only costs a few cents a week. Teeth should be brushed at least twice a day, preferably after meals, to get out all the food particles. A soft toothbrush is best because a hard one may damage your teeth and gums. Dental floss helps remove plaque and food particles from between the teeth and along the gum line. A fluoride toothpaste is usually recommended by dentists, as this helps protect teeth against decay. And see your dentist twice a year for a checkup to prevent trouble later on.
Velvet cream is the cream for a better complexion, a more lovely skin. Use velvet cream and your skin will look as wonderful as nature herself.
As wonderful as nature herself?
Except for those with dry skin, most teenagers don't need cream for their faces. Teenagers already have enough trouble with oily skin as it is, the main problem being acne.
Correct treatment depends on the type and severity of acne you have. If keeping the skin dry with soap and water and the use of medications from the drugstore doesn't help, then see a doctor for treatment.
These are some of the basics of how to look your best, along with some tips about buying personal hygiene products and how it isn't necessary to buy the expensive ones. Now, there are a few other things to keep in mind about looking and feeling your best. For instance, get enough rest, plenty of exercise, dress neatly, and eat a balanced diet.
The way you look and how you feel will create your role in the scene. Build yourself a character that's real. Get a good start by being clean. Washing your face, feeling fresh, and finding a place under the sun. Combing your hair, brushing your teeth, taking good care. It's gotta be done. You know what I mean? Are you clean?